Hey everyone, Will here from All Electric, and today we're taking a look at the Rattan 750 LF Pro. In this video, you're going to get my complete review after testing this e-bike out for several weeks. Let's jump right in.
It's long nights and it's long fights with yourself all the time to get your mind right. But if you put in the work, you can find the light. Alright, I'll do anything.
Let's start off by going over the e-bike. It does have my favorite hand grips. That extra fin makes it so much more comfortable to ride and kind of rest your hand there. You do have your front brake here on the left hand side and your controls, which controls the bike. You can go up to pedal assist level 5. On the center display you also get your power and everything like that. If you hold the up button, that is how you get your front headlight to turn on. So this does have a front headlight and rear tail light integrated. I love to see that. It includes a lot of rider safety when you have that visibility for other vehicles on the road. Now going back to the handlebars, so you have your display in the middle, and then on the right side you do have a twist throttle and your gear shifter along with the rear brake. Now the twist throttle will give you power from 0, which I definitely like to see. Keep in mind the twist throttle will only work if you're in a pedal assist mode. Now this is a folding e-bike, and you have your two parts where it does fold. So the handlebars fold down, and then the frame folds right there in the middle. So this is a e-bike designed to have a rear passenger as well. And so I love the battery here, how it is kind of parallel with the seat post, but the key to me is a little bit annoying. You can only take the key out when it's in the off position, so you have to have the key turned on for the bike to operate, but then the key will not come out of the battery, so the key is always in during your operation. Now the only thing, since it is designed to hold a passenger, I do like how the kickstand is way far back there, but you can see here how this pedal doesn't hit the kickstand, but it does get, I would say, about 3.5–4 inches away from where that black metal piece there is for the rear rider to put their feet on. So I'm like, if you're designing this bike, I would love to see you add an extra, 3 inches or so onto the length of this bike, so that way you can just, be that much more comfortable when you are, riding and you have a passenger back there, and that passenger has their feet on the footholds and you are pedaling. Now I do like that the seat post also includes a shock absorber, which is really nice, and I found it really comfortable and actually worked really well. Going over any sort of bumps made it really comfortable. Now the person sitting in the rear does have a backrest, but you do not have any sort of shock absorber in the rear for that rear rider. I haven't ridden any time back there. I did have a couple kids ride back there, and they said it was really comfortable. This is a 750 watt rear hub motor, and I will say that when the battery does get low, I did notice significant power loss, so just keep that in mind. Now here I am about 6'1", 200 pounds, and I can fit on there. It is a little snug for me to kind of sit back there. It's definitely designed for a smaller rider, but again, I think if you're building something like this, I would have loved to see them stretch out the frame, even just 2–3 inches would have made a big difference for me. But it's really designed for a smaller passenger, which I think for a child or even a small adult, it definitely is sufficient for them. Now you can see there it does get a little imbalanced with me leaning backwards, but again, because it is so small, I would have liked them to see them stretch this out just a little bit. I almost feel like I can reach the handlebars and start to pedal, just on my own and make this kind of chopper style-ish bike here. Now this is definitely nitpicking here. That is a little design issue that I would like to see fixed, but keep in mind, this is a folding e-bike. So here's the folding mechanism here in the frame, and the handlebars also fold. So this can fold and fit into a sedan. That's how nice this bike is. So perhaps that's why they didn't stretch out the frame any longer than they had to. So here is where you can fold the handlebars down, and it really becomes a tight, compact package. Okay, enough of the design. Let's take this thing for a spin.
Cause I've been living life right like I could just die any minute. Going for a ride down the side, PCH country limit. I don't need a guide, follow lights, take me where I wanna visit. Are you alive? Or just breathe? silent at night, windowless ride, feeling alive. Nothing in sight, forever in flight. Follow those lines, we'll make it this time. Blurry street lights, work as a guide to memories that we're making tonight. Oh yeah, we'll make it tonight. Yeah. I'll do anything that I feel like I wanna do. I'm living life like I got nothing left to prove. No end in sight, just always staying on the move. I'll go all night if that's just what I gotta do. Life's too short to care about what you can't afford. Memories are in what you explore, so just don't be ignored. Go ask for more, go ask for more. 'Cause I've been living life right like I could just die any minute. Going for a ride down the side, PCH country limit. I don't need a guide, follow lights, take me where I wanna visit. Are you alive? Or just breathing? 'Cause I've been living life right like I could just die any minute. Going for a ride down the side, PCH country limit. I don't need a guide, follow lights, take me where I wanna visit. Are you alive? Or just breathing? I'm in a race that everybody's chasing fast. They wanna be that someone on the screen at last. They ain't looking inside for their needs in life. They wanna be liked by everybody in sight. But trust me, being free ain't spotlights. No, it's long nights and it's long fights with yourself all the time to get your mind right. But if you put in the work, you can find the light, alright.
So overall, this thing was really comfortable. I would say the riding position was exactly what I was looking for. Again, I'm about 6'1", and this was super comfortable to me. There is some adjustment that you can do in the handlebars to make it even more comfortable if you're smaller or bigger than I am. There is a little bit of snow out on the trail here, and it performed beautifully. These Meteor fat tires on this e-bike really handled really well, which tells me that this is going to perform really well in any sort of snow, dirt, or off-road environments. So I'm glad that they included the front fork suspension and the suspension in the seat post itself. Now with this 750 watt motor, when I did test the range, I did it just myself on a full battery, so no extra passenger, and I was able to get 27 miles on a charge, which was, to me, really impressive. Now the company does say 30 to 45 miles on a charge, but of course that's most of the time measured in pedal assist level versus how I always do my tests, which is throttle only. Now, in addition to the folding frame, you also get a 750 watt motor, and this is a 48 volt, 13 amp hour battery, and this is considered a class 2 e-bike, so the maximum speed on pedal assist goes up to 28 miles an hour. And they also say you can hold up to 300 pounds, so that's 250 pound adults, which is pretty impressive for this e-bike. Now, some other things to mention is that you get the half twist throttle, you do have a suspension seat post, you do have piston brakes, alloy wheels, and this does come in 3 different colors. Now this LF750 Pro model does sell on their website for $1,249, which I feel like is a fair price considering the specs on this e-bike, and you can hold an extra passenger, which is really, really convenient. Now with a simple bag on the back here, you could easily have this as a commuter e-bike, which I think this makes a great commuter e-bike because it does also fold if you want to use this for like a last mile. So if you're in the market for a very powerful off-road capable e-bike for commuting, this one might be the right one for you. All right, there you have it. That is my full review of this e-bike. If you want to purchase one of these, check the link down below in the description. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Thanks so much for watching. Share this video with a friend, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. As always, I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.